What's up, guys? My name is Patrick, and welcome back to another Let's Play of The Witcher 3.
Where'd you come from?
So, we left off in the village of Midcops. Oops, sorry, man. Didn't mean to get in your way. So, yeah, we left off in the village of Midcops, and I was kind of indecisive about what to do next. And then I saw this little wooden carving here. And it gave me just the eeriest feeling. And this eerie sense that I should go see the ladies of the wood. And it starts me off by telling me to read a book. A book that I guess has something to do with the witches or the quest or something. Really not quite sure what it has to do with. I don't really see the book that it's telling me to read. I actually believe the book that I'm looking for is just called The Ladies of the Wood. So I think it'd be relatively... There you go. Yep. See, I guess this is, yeah, this is my quest stuff. Quest relevant. But alright. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Vilaine. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas to knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their demesne? Not sure what that means. If you made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. Alright, so freaky that I would choose to read this by what I'm going to go ahead and guess is a shrine to the ladies of the wood. I saw this in some of my earlier Let's Plays you guys might have seen. I've passed those things a countless amount of times, and I had just this eerie feeling every time I passed one. It's just a really weird carving when you get up and you really look at the face. I just have some very strange feeling that has something to do with the witches of Crookback Bog, or the ladies of the wood, as I'm sure they prefer to be called. Okay, use your witcher senses to find the shrine that marks the start of the trail of treats. What you said. Oh. I got that people popping up 10 feet away from me issue. It's kind of annoying. Hopefully, with the new rig that I'm getting set up, with the help of a friend, this will stop happening. Little things like this will stop happening. Never have I felt a game that felt so complete, yet at the same time was so incomplete. You know, like it's not necessarily incomplete, but The Witcher 3 is actually a game that is still technically in development. I think I need Roach for this, by the way, so let's just call him. Yeah, of course. Comes rising up out of the lake, as all horses do. Just gets caught in bramble trees. Anyway, as I was saying,
Faster.
never has a game felt so complete while at the same time being so in development. The Witcher is a game that is constantly still having patches released from CD Projekt Red, and they're actually like completely fan-serviced DLCs and patches, because they have to do with like people thinking you know, outfits are too boring and whatnot. They released DLC for that. I don't really care much for that crap. I just download it because it's free. But they released more finishers as a free DLC, which is kind of cool. And there's a shit ton of finishers, finishing moves now, as you've seen throughout some of these Let's Plays, perhaps. There's still a lot more from the original set that I never got to do. Oh, Monster Nest. Guess we're going to take care of this real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, I downloaded the additional finisher set, so we're going to definitely get to see more of those as these Let's Plays progress. Not only that, there's, like I said, there's a bunch of alternate outfits and stuff, but with one of the more recent patches, I believe it's 1.07, they released this, or rather they released an update to some of the control options. If you actually go into the gameplay and control options for this game, there is now something under movement settings that says standard or alternate. Now, I've messed with both of them extensively, and the difference between standard and alternate is, remember that complaint that I was saying where I play with a controller, an Xbox 360 controller, and I noticed there's a little bit of lag in the movement, like I'll move and Geralt doesn't move till about a second or a half of a second later. And while that doesn't sound like much, that just sounds like me first world complaining, it's actually a big deal because it's a completely different kind of thing that you have to account for when playing. It's like a lag that you have to account for, and it kind of takes away from your reaction time. So they actually released something, like I said, the standard and the alternate ways of controlling, and the alternate way of controlling actually caters to that lag a little bit. It takes away from it. Namely, basically, I play on the alternative movement style, and I have found that it is vastly superior for not only the controller. There's a major noticeable difference in the controller, but for the keyboard and mouse as well. Oh. And I guess that ghoul nest was keeping the settlement from being inhabited, so that's cool. That is just awesome. I'm glad I could help these people out. But yeah, as I said, there's major improvements being made all the time to this game, and it's really, really impressive. One of the things that I was just complaining about, I thought I was going to have to mod this game in order to fix it, and I found myself not having to mod this game just because of the patches they're releasing. Also, I never really intended to mod this game ever in the first place, so I really wanted to avoid that if I could. And it seems that the game creators themselves are doing everything that they can to just make this game playable. It's freaking awesome to see developers that are so on top of things. And yeah, my biggest hitch, as I was complaining about in earlier Let's Plays, was there's a little bit of lag, there's a little bit of a delay. So
tear it to pieces. Gotta help.
I'm really happy that that got fixed, because I feel like I was kind of at a disadvantage before playing on the controller, because obviously there's not as many things that you can map on a controller as there are on a keyboard and mouse. So, I mean, this game was just, I didn't really feel 100%. Of course, it's possible to play it on the keyboard and mouse, and a lot of people are going to do that and give me shit for saying this. But I love playing third-person games with the controller, and I'm so happy that they addressed the lag issue. It's awesome.
Dog's tame. A pet. Wonder what it's doing here. Got a key sewed to your collar. I think it wants me to follow.
Well, that's cool. We just found this random dog, and I guess it initiates a little quest here. Ah, this can't take too long. Why don't we just go follow the dog real quick? Ciri's gonna lead us. Can't be too far away. We did just save his life after all. Alright, just had to meditate really quickly there. It's not like I want this to take place in the middle of the night, but I did really want this to take place when I had a bunch of healing potions, just in case. You never know with these surprise side quests. Figure I'll take a break from babbling about how excited about all these patches I am. I apologize for that, everyone. I was just super happy that the whole controller lag got dealt with. New marker, Drudge. What a name for a settlement. Alright, so we got the shield guy we gotta take care of. Holy shit! You see that dog? Do you see that dog? Yeah, that dog? Oh my god.
Something bad happened inside.
Oh boy.
Let's go in and see.
Nothing good happens when the Witcher's around. It's about the only fact of life. That might just be when I play. People die. Well, that is a cool sword. And it is 2 better than my current sword. Got a bunch of grooves and engravings in it. Looks pretty cool. Different sheath, too. You did not have shit on you. You did also not have... You don't even have pants on you. Jesus. Alright, Pooch, let's take a look inside your hut, see what happened.
Looks uninhabited.
Looks uninhabited. What gave that away? All the blood? Or the dead person in the corner? You know, I'm just gonna light all of the candles in places like this, because I honestly feel like it helps me see. And it does, it really does. It doesn't just cast a cool light. Oh boy, there's blood everywhere. What is this?
Something under the floorboards. Maybe they're loose. Or
Yes, you
just
could.
wedge one
Or
up.
you could just flip it over. Because that's how things work in the real world. Someone was hiding a lot of stuff. Drusus the Hermit's notes. Well, I'm really not sure what the hell's up with this, so let's take a look at this guy's notes real quick. I did find them. Here they are. For years and years, I succeeded in living a quiet life far from the stink and cry of the big city. When I entered this voluntary exile, I left the whole world behind and hoped it would do the same to me. Yet lately, I have noticed someone observing me. Times are unsettled, war turns men into wild beasts. I suspect it is not a friendly neighbor keeping an eye on me. Barilka, the only companion in my solitude, stands by the door at night and barks. What has happened to Alexis, Hector, Gizmo, Dex? Hunger drives men to do the worst. Perhaps bandits now prowl the area. Fools, they know I have nothing. Tomorrow I will attempt to explain everything to them. Well, I am gonna go ahead and guess that didn't go too hot. And what is this? Diary of a Fire Swallower? This is just history stuff, so. Well, I'm sorry things didn't work out too well for you, Pooch. So yeah, these secondary objectives don't really leave me with 30 minutes of footage every time, so we get the luck of stringing a lot of footage together. And that leads me to some early morning adventuring. Now, I'm not too sure what the whole situation with that dog we just helped is. I really don't know if we just like led him back to that house so he could live there, or we needed to give the dog some kind of closure on his dead family. I don't know, but I kind of feel bad because I just abandoned this beautiful, loyal dog. I didn't abandon him. He just kind of voluntarily sits at this empty house now. So, might have to make a point to go back and check on him. It's Barilka is the dog's name. Nice little secondary quest there. But yeah, we started this Let's Play with a goal to find the Crones of Crickback Bog, to find the Ladies of the Wood, and that involves finding the Trail of Treats. So we are back on that track. I think maybe like 10-15 minutes into the Let's Play. I know, a little late, but I think... Yes, I have gotten close. I think I found the start of the Trail of Treats. It's kind of like, I'm guessing this is, from what I've heard, it kind of is like the Hansel and Gretel story. Let's check it out. Creepy wooden carving. I knew these had something to do with them. Oh yeah, back to those flawless transitions. That was a long time coming. I really missed those. That was gross though. Did you see that?
I'm on the right path.
Yeah, you're on the right path. Path covered in maggot-filled treats. That's gross. What is all this? Do we examine this stuff? No? What is that? Just stuff to throw me off the trail? Or stuff to keep me on the trail? What is it, huh? Pretty straightforward now. We just follow the path of candy or gingerbread cookies or whatever the hell. You really can't examine this stuff? Why would it be red if I can't examine it? That is so confusing. I literally just have to follow a trail of hanging treats from trees. And I guess the treats on the floor. Some kind of footprints on the ground here. Not really showing up with my Witcher senses. I'm just taking note that there are some kind of hoof prints. They look like horse hoofs, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's probably what it is. And I could just run through this part, but you know, I've told you guys this a bunch of times. I don't have the most spectacular rig in the world, and I just want to make sure that everything that's recorded is of a quality, you know. I'm not going for the quantity of footage so much as quality of footage, so we are walking to save detail.
I'm on the right path.
Yes, you are. Another heart-shaped treat. Lets you know that. Crap-filled candy. Don't eat it, Geralt. I know it looks good. Resist! Resist, Geralt! See some houses up ahead? It is a very pretty path. Covered in flowers and stuff. I mean, leading into this bog, but it's a very pretty path, nonetheless. You know, if I was a kid, I sure as fuck wouldn't walk this, but then again, I'm not a half-retarded medieval inbred child, so who knows? Good guy Geralt is a little opinionated. That is not a normal-looking hut. What is this, a town? Guess this is where the trail ends.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked them blood him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings, thee!
Interesting rhyme.
don't know you. Go away.
What are you guys doing in the swamp?
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
I'm looking for a witch.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. You could still come back.
You ever seen an ashen-haired woman around here?
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "I them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits, and it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
You live here alone?
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
I'm just looking for someone.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
Please help me.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, "Wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you."
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone!
So, Gran, is it? Well, we've happened upon this
Must be
sort of
coming from war.
village-looking place in the bog, filled with children and a senile old goat. By goat, I mean woman.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
You don't want to talk to me, you little shit?
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You here? Says he's afeard of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Alright. Sheesh, lady. I'm trying to scare your
Wonder where
kids.
he's from.
Oh, now you wonder where I'm from. Now you're not afraid of me. You little douche fuck. I mean, what a lovely, lovely child. These kids aren't gonna be any help.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have you ever seen Johnny?
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Gran ever hurt you?
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Your friend's not afraid to go into the woods, but why?
The boy who plays with Johnny. He must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid.
Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And eats snails. Yuck.
Kids want to help me out?
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Oh, man. Isn't there something else you guys want?
Is there something else you need or want?
I want something sweet.
And me too.
Oh, fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Don't have any treats.
Well, here's what you can do. Go get some, play hide and seek with us, or get lost.
Fine, let's play.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, Geralt, you sound so excited to be playing hide and seek right now. Hello? No? Nothing. I cannot climb up there. How the hell is that fair? Alright. Guess one of those little bastards is on the roof or something. Huh? Hmm? Ah.
I can see you.
No, I can't. That's a lie. Continuing on. Not the worst thing I've ever had to do to get some information I need. Find a bunch of hiding kids. It's not so bad. And I can't go in here. If one of you little fuckers is hiding in there, I swear to God. There are kids that are cute, and then there are kids like this that are brought up like half retarded and not aware of how the world works. And then they're also taught to be thievy little mud-grubby bastards. They're also just brought up by an insane old woman, so can't really blame them.
There you are.
That wasn't even because it wasn't a good hiding spot. That's how. You were hiding under a window. Hiding under a window in a big open room. Come on, try a little harder. Also, is anyone else expecting Geralt to count higher than 20? Count all your fingers and your toes too, what the kid said, and then expect him to count to like 21 or something? He is a witcher. You don't know what that shit does to you. Geralt, you can't fit out the window. You're too goddamn fat. You're a fat gurn. Haha. Witcher joke. Alright. Follow these little red footprints. Technically, this is cheating, isn't it? I don't know. It's giving me the circle, the prompt for Witcher senses. So it says find the children using your Witcher senses. I feel like this is cheating, though.
Found you. You can stop hiding.
No fair.
I was gonna give you shit for hiding there too, kid. But honestly, that was a pretty good spot. I couldn't even see you 5 feet away from you. The only place I haven't really checked is that house, and if that kid could hide there, that would so not be fair. The footprints go up onto the roof, and the door is locked, so what the hell? There's also this set of footprints. Oh, wait, what?
Found you. You're the last one.
Bet you cheated. Come to the cottage. I gotta tell the others I won.
Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy.
Why are you afraid?
Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Where are your parents?
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough.
Where's Johnny?
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much, little boy. You've been very helpful. And this is where I'm going to call it, guys. Hopefully you'll stay tuned and join me next time. We'll see if we can see what's up with this Johnny character.